makes a guardian a guardian. We take our first breath with no memory of who we were before. Yet, we are inexorably drawn to the light. We fight, we die, and we live again. We know that we were chosen for a reason, by something greater than ourselves. For as deep and wide as humanity's rivers have run, it has now been reduced to a precious few, needing something to believe in and a place to call home. This is what we have been called to, the future that we fight for, the future we will protect. Shaped by the fires of each new battle, we are forged and sharpened into what we must become for the fight ahead. What we have built is only the beginning, a symbol of what we can achieve, of who we are and our great purpose here. But the day may come when we will be tested, when all we hold dear is threatened. And then we will see what each of us is truly made of.
Disculpen, sé que no me ven, pero espero me escuchen. Problemas técnicos al final, pero aquí estoy con ustedes. Vamos a ver cómo decididos por nosotros. Espero que estén por ahí, Butch, vengan para acá. Vamos a ver qué tiene que decir.
That day has arrived.
Director del juego.
That day we've been waiting for. When we were talking about the slide setup for today, we've got a pretty cool presentation. We're like, hey, Luke, what do you want to put behind you? Right up on the stage. Just can you put like a big ass 2? Just, yeah. Huge. It's like the giant. The reason why is because the 2 is a reminder. It's a reminder that Destiny 2 is going to be a new beginning for everyone. It's convergence of veteran players like yourselves and new players into our universe. It's a chance for us to welcome the game into new audiences and communities, like the PC, where Destiny 2 will be available for the first time. And in that other room that you're going to go to when we're done here this morning, it's over there to play. It's got all kinds of cool stuff in it. We think it's pretty amazing. I'm sure you're going to tell us what you think about it too.
Y del otro lado está un cuarto separado donde hay un chorro de controlas, tienen PlayStation 4 Pros, donde vamos a estar pudiendo andar checando el
A
juego.
sequel just represents an opportunity to start fresh. It represents a chance to welcome new players into our worlds, into the amazing Destiny community that we're all a part of. The second thing I'm going to talk about this morning, as I am the last barrier between you and seeing the game, is the vision for Destiny 2. As we've been building this game, there have been 3 things that are rattling around our heads.
Paso intermedio entre nosotros y el juego.
Those are the things that the team and I are going to be talking about this morning and sharing with you. The first one is a world that pulls you in. This is about having a story you can relate to. It's about having characters that you want to hang out with, characters you want to work with.
It's
about having enemies, of course, enemies you want to face. It's about the way we build our environments at Bungie. We want to create experiences that make you seek what's around every corner. That's the first part. The second thing is we want to build amazing things to do. And this is amazing things to do for everyone, no matter your mood. If you're a solo player, in Destiny 2 today, we're going to talk about how we're changing the way exploring the world works.
Ahí está mejor.
If you're a
Avísame si ahí está mejor
competitive
el
player,
audio.
I'm sure there are some people who enjoy Crucible in the audience. I saw triple wreck on a flight. If you're a competitive player, we've rethought the Crucible from first principles.
Ok, han rediseñado como tal la manera en que ellos
We've
imaginan el Crisol. Entonces va a haber cambios interesantes para
in
el
a bunch of
Crisol.
ways for smaller team formats. We've done this because we want to create a sense of mastery. In order to master anything, you need to understand it. And that understandability comes from a whole bunch of stuff that you're going to get your hands on later this morning. The third part here is cooperative.
La tercera parte de esto es
Everyone
el
knows
sentido
I
cooperativo
like the
como
cooperative
tal,
part of Destiny.
que es una
And in
parte crucial de
Destiny 2,
Destiny.
we have a ton of new public events.
Hay
We have brand new
nuevos eventos
strikes. And
públicos,
of course, there's a brand new
más
raid.
asaltos
And we're going to show it right
y
now.
un nuevo raid.
No, we're not.
Y nos van a enseñar, o no, tal vez algo al final de,
Of course,
como
right?
tal del evento.
I talk about the raid last because it leads me to my
Gracias,
third
Miguel.
point this morning, which is about there's always someone to play with. This is a big one for us. The raids in Destiny 1 couldn't be experienced by everyone.
La idea es que siempre haya alguien con quien
50% of
puedas
people who
jugar.
reached the level cap organized into fire teams and completed a raid.
No sé si esto tenga que ver
This is
con
amazing.
matchmaking, pero
I think this is almost a miracle. Because whether you did it through your friends list or the communities that you formed, or used out-of-game applications to build fire teams and take on these incredible challenges, or, as I know, pull the network cable from Crota. I know, that's like a year one deep cut.
básicamente está diciendo todo el
So
tipo de
that-
cosas que hacemos, ya sea entrando a
That means
raids,
tons
entrando
of
a
players,
asaltos.
50%, never had the opportunity to experience Destiny's most unique content.
Dice que
And that
más de la
miracle
mitad de
that I
los
talked
jugadores
about, the half
no tuvo la
group of players,
oportunidad de tener esa
that's not good
experiencia
enough for
porque no tenía un
Destiny 2.
grupo como tal
So
para
this
jugar.
morning, we're going to talk about how Trials, the Nightfall, and the raids will finally be available to all players.
Perfecto. Los
Destiny
asaltos de
2's
ocaso,
vision.
el raid y pruebas de Osiris van a estar finalmente disponibles para todos los jugadores. Esto es quizás un gran indicador de que va a haber matchmaking a todos los niveles, algo que finalmente ya está
Destiny
haciendo.
2's vision boils down to this really simple statement. It's a world I want to be in.
La
When
visión
I
de
go
Destiny
there,
2 es
there's always
que
amazing
sea
things for me
un
to
mundo
do.
donde quieres estar.
And if I want, there's always someone for me to play with.
Si yo quiero jugar,
On behalf of
debe haber
Bungie
siempre
and our
alguien con
partners
quien
at
yo pueda
Activision,
jugar.
thank you so much to the people in the audience who made the trip. Thank you so much to the people out of the chat
Agradeciendo
spamming
a todos los que están
Senpai or
ahí en la
whatever
audiencia, a
emotes
la
the
comunidad
kids
de
are using
YouTube
these
y
days.
todos los que están viendo ahorita
I
a
don't
través
know,
del
I'm too old
stream.
for that. And to everyone else who spent any time in our worlds, thank you. The wait is over. This is Destiny 2, and this is Homecoming.
Ok, vamos a ver.
Cora, if you tell me this is a practical joke, well, it kills me to say it, but I would be really impressed.
Impressing you, Cade, is the easiest thing I'll do all day.
Let's get serious, people.
Zavala, this is my serious face. Can't you tell?
Ikora, what have you got?
Someone or something has sabotaged the Skyline defense systems.
And comms have been spotty for the last few hours. Ever
Alguien ha
since the
saboteado
Beyond
las líneas de
Wall was
comunicación y ha craqueado algunos códigos.
Maybe it's just the storm. Maybe it's... What are the set feeds telling us?
Nothing.
Well, that's good, right?
No. I mean, they're not there. There are no satellites.
No hay
That's
satélites.
not good.
Algo le pasó a los satélites.
Battle stations! Everyone with me, now!
Hang on!
varias cosas han cambiado, las habilidades, ven que se ven las armas, vean los gráficos. Esta es la torre se está destruyendo, vean todo esto, vean en detalle las gráficas, se ve increíble.
We will hold this line until the last civilian is safely away.
Vean como nivel de luces, nivel 20.
Incoming! Storm activation!
Wow.
Guardians of the
Need to find the speaker.
Oh, vean, nueva subclase en acción. Tenemos un escudo vacío, escudo tipo Capitán América, una lanza eléctrica. Parece que como tal los conceptos de Destiny 2 que se liquearon hace unos meses eran totalmente correctos. Aquí tenemos una espada solar. Para el hechicero, entonces ya tenemos las 3 clases reveladas como tal. Escudo de vacío para el titán, la lanza eléctrica para el cazador, y luego tenemos la espada solar para el hechicero. ¡No! ¡El robot de la escoba! Gracias, Luis. Oh, bomba nova, parece que todavía hay bomba novas. Por lo menos si Cora lo tiene todavía. Vemos ahí unos cuantos caballos más que vienen aquí a atacar. Tenemos nuestro sur por ahí escondido. Oh, esta parte nunca había estado abierta. Esto es increíble. Oh, ¿qué es eso? Es una especie de cañón de plasma o algo así. Es una especie de portal de curación, decía, Healing Rift.
Picked up that guardian you never shut up about?
Get them on the command ship, now!
Hold on back there!
Suponemos que esa nave, como tal, la nave donde está Gold, Gary, ¿qué quiero decir? De escudo de protección. Seguramente vamos a tener que tumbar ese escudo para poder acceder en alguna parte del raid. Tenemos aquí diferentes factores climáticos como lluvia. Vean el detalle, la cantidad de detalle que se puede ver. Está increíble. Tenemos armas primarias elementales. Esta es una arma elemental de vacío.
Okay, the shield generator should be at the bottom of the ship.
Hasta ahorita no hemos visto nada de las unidades nuevas de ataque de los caballos. Esos como especie de perros. Aquí tenemos un nuevo enemigo ultra. Lanzagranadas, excelente como arma pesada. Excelente opción. Eso va a estar muy divertido en este video.
What's your status? Low on ammo. All flaming fists. Trapped burning out. Anyone heard from Akora? That's the switch for the speaker. Form up! On me!
todavía siguen los psiónicos. Parece que hizo un especie de ataque distinto. Noté algo distinto. Lo veremos con más calma ya en el video. Ok. Dice grieta de empoderamiento. No sé qué sea eso, tal vez está un bonus en general. Sí, esto es Destiny 2, Trópolis. Ok, ahora los jefes se marcan con ese distintivo amarillo. Vean, hay 3 segmentos de vida, no sé cómo se vaya a manejar eso. Tiene un jet de propulsión, no sé si sea un centurión cambiado de alguna manera, utilizado. Esta es, no sé si es una arma secundaria nueva. Se platicaba mucho de submachine guns, que tal vez estén llegando. Ok, nuevo enemigo, gladiador. Vamos a seleccionar la clase con su poder de super. Oh, se ve increíble.
The shield generator should be straight ahead.
Your journey ends here.
Bien, ahí cerrando con Gold. Eso pinta increíble. Increíble. Wow. Si no habían preordenado el juego, creo que este es el momento esencial para, no sé, después de ver esto, los que no lo habían preordenado, preordenenlo ya, por favor.
If the giant burning 2 isn't enough of a clue, spoilers, we lose. Despite the awesomeness of the Dawnblade we just looked at, we're defeated in our backyard.
A pesar de lo asombroso que son los guardianes, hemos sido derrotados. La ciudad no es un lugar seguro nuevamente. Destiny 2 es un juego que inicia con pérdida. Guardianes que pierden sus poderes, que pierden su casa. Y jugadores que van a perder todo su loot en su bóveda.
Okay. And it's all taken by Dominus Gaul, the leader of the Red Legion, who you just
y el líder
got
de la
introduced
región,
to
Dominus Gaul, es el que está tomando todo esto.
Or Gary, as he's sometimes
O
referred
Gary,
to.
como le dirían algunos.
Gaul is here for a simple reason. He's been raised since he was just like a little turtle, just a little guy, to believe that he and the Red Legion should have been chosen to receive the Traveler's power.
Gaul tiene la idea de que él y los Cabal debieron haberse elegidos por el viajero para recibir todos esos poderes que tienen los guardianes. Por eso está encabronado con nosotros.
And in Destiny 2, Gaul intends to show the Traveler the error of its ways. Humanity, us, we're just in the way.
Que Gaul está tratando de demostrar al viajero que está equivocado y que debió haber escogido de otra manera.
Recover your powers. Become strong again.
El juego va a ser una cuestión de recuperación, recuperar tus poderes, volver a ser fuerte de nuevo. Recupera la vanguardia. Zavala, Cade y Cora. Todos están sufriendo por estas pérdidas en diferentes maneras. Zavala, el líder, tiene ahí una crisis existencial.
It's Zavala's voice, not mine, so it's way more awesome.
La crisis es si aún sin la luz seguimos siendo guardianes. ¿Qué es lo que somos ahora?
The Warlocks who value so much of their connection to the Traveler and knowledge, one of those two things has been taken away. So in her rage, she's fled.
Y Cora le da mucho valor a esa conexión que tenía con el viajero, entonces está enojada por eso.
Often does the least expected thing of all. He goes off and tries to be a hero.
Sale y trata de ser un héroe.
It's pretty expected. Because it goes totally sideways. Let's take a closer look at the game scenario and the things you're going to chase in Destiny 2.
Ok, vamos a ver todo lo que va a cambiar en Destiny 2. Jacob, lo siento, tuve un problema técnico ahí en Destiny
Hey, you two, give me a sec.
Ok, vamos a ver. más cosas del gameplay.
Reveló's doing the hero thing in the plaza. Me? I've got a date with whoever.
Esto ya parece como tal más menos cinemático y más directo del juego. Tenemos robots combatiendo.
Destiny 2 tells a brand new story.
Destiny 2 nos da una nueva historia.
Loses their powers, their history, and home.
Los guardianes
Since
pierden
Destiny
su
1
casa y
released, there's
pierden
been no
sus poderes.
foe that they could stand before and not tip over. Whether it's Crota, Oryx, spider monsters, whatever. But in the opening of Destiny 2, players realize there is in fact a foe who has the power to not only take everything you own away, but to take your power away.
Okay, ahí vimos como Google estaba extrayendo el poder del viajero con esa especie de red con su nave.
Dominus Gall is a Cabal warlord who has brought with him the Red Legion.
Dominus Gall trajo a su legión roja para extraer los
the
poderes del
light,
viajero.
take it for himself.
Que es justo de lo que estamos viendo que está
Jealous.
haciendo aquí.
He wants to have the light. He wants to be chosen.
Quiere ser escogido, quiere tener la luz.
Gall is a different villain. He's not a psychopath who just wants to race
Gall es un
humanity off
diferente
the
villano.
face of the earth. He feels like this is something that is owed to him because of everything he's been through.
He's a
Siente
villain
que es
who,
algo
like,
que se le debe
yeah, this
por
guy
todo lo
kind
que ha
of has his
pasado.
stuff together. He's more like Alan Rickman's character from Die Hard. Like, minus all the Britishness.
The protector itself, the traveler, is put in a cage, and in an instant, all guardians lose their light.
Encajonaron al viajero y por eso estamos perdiendo los
You can no longer
poderes.
go back to the tower. You can no longer even walk. All you can do is stumble.
Nobody
podemos
expected
caminar,
that light
nos
could
estamos
be
tropezando.
taken away once it was given.
The city has been lost and the Vanguard's been cast out, and you are the hero of this story.
La ciudad está
Whether you're a
perdida
Titan,
y
a
tenemos que
Warlock,
encontrar la
or
manera de
Hunter, you have to
contraatacar.
go out and get your powers back and take back the city.
Tenemos titán, hechicero, cazador. No hay nuevas clases al parecer. Tenemos ahí armas de Omolon,
Whether you're
de
playing
vanguardia.
Destiny today or it's going to be your first foray into the franchise, Destiny 2 is a new adventure for everyone.
It's a fresh start for all players.
Es un
Destiny 2 has
inicio
an all-new
nuevo para todos
cinematic
los
campaign.
jugadores.
There's more cinematics than we've ever had before.
Hay más cinemáticas que las que hemos tenido en cualquier juego de Destiny. Eso es una
And
muy
more
buena
story
señal.
missions.
También más historias de misión que cualquier otro
There's quests,
juego de
there's
Destiny.
adventures, there's going to be people talking to you.
Let's bring them home, you and I.
All new worlds to explore.
Hay nuevos mundos para explorar.
We've got cooperative strikes for 3 players, new Nightfall strikes, and a brand new raid.
Saltos cooperativos para 3
In
jugadores,
Destiny
es otro
2,
caso y un
we
nuevo
built
raid.
you all new weapons, all
Nuevas
new
armas,
armor, and
nueva
a
armadura.
pile of brand new exotics.
Y nuevos exóticos.
We also redesigned the weapon slots. They're going to have a kinetic weapon, an energy weapon, and then a power weapon.
Ok, tenemos
Power
una
weapons are things like fusion
arma
rifles,
cinética, una
sniper
arma
rifles, and
especial y
grenade
un arma de
launchers.
poder.
In that energy slot and the kinetic slot, you can have the same weapons.
En el
The new
slot
weapon
cinético y en el
plan
slot de
is
energía
designed to
vamos a tener la
provide
misma
players
arma.
with more freedom, more choice.
La idea es que los jugadores tengan más posibilidad y más flexibilidad para elegir sus armas. Eso es como una escopeta de cada juego.
Each character has these new supers, and they're really changing the way it feels to play the game.
Los nuevos
We have
supers
the Dawn
están
Blade.
cambiando la manera en que vamos a jugar el juego. Tenemos Dawnblade,
You can cast your super, you've got your sword, and you're flying over everyone, and you can just rain down
puedes volar,
fire,
puedes
phoenix,
soltar rayos
projectiles
de
that
energía
just
solar,
decimate people.
destruir todo tu camino.
And then you have the Sentinel.
Tenemos el Centinela, que sería
Sentinel
Capitán América.
is a Titan, and he is
Son
able
los
to summon a
titanes.
shield that he can just knock his opponents out with.
Invocan el escudo y entonces
Throw
lo
a
usan
shield and
a
just
su
bang it
favor.
off
Básicamente
dude's
como
head.
Capitán América. No hay mucho que explicar ahí, se explica bastante sencillo.
And then you have the Arc Strider.
Y tenemos
They
a
summon
Arc
this
Strider.
mystical staff and wield it like a crazy acrobat,
Usa
cracking
una
enemies in
especie
the
de
head.
lanza con
It's awesome.
la habilidad acrobática. Se parece mucho al Blade Dancer, simplemente parece que es mucho más móvil ahora.
The idea of losing your home and being cast out and the lengths that you go to get it back, it's all tied together to be something that's really meaningful.
La idea de perder tu luz y perder tu hogar y todo, esto está unido a la historia de Destiny. Es el motor principal de la
Destiny 2
historia.
is the place where we get to reach back out to everyone who could enjoy a sweet first-person shooter in a future world.
with giant awesome aliens to fight and gear to chase and powers to use and say, come check this world
Ahí está el
out. Come
Dubious
get
Body.
invested in this world and use
Dubious Body está en Destiny 2. Está Gary, obviamente. Wow. Wow, wow, wow.
Wow. All right. Are you guys ready to check these worlds out?
Ok, vamos a ver un vistazo adentro de los mundos. Tenemos aquí Steve Cotton, el diseñador líder para los que diseñan los mundos en Bungie.
When we make Destiny, we get to build worlds that pull you in, and you get to visit again and again. And then we get to fill those worlds with action, like what you saw in Homecoming.
Habla sobre estos mundos que tenemos que estar visitando una y otra vez a lo largo de Destiny y cómo los tratan de llenar con cosas para hacer, cosas llenas de acción.
Especially the guy with the Titan armor on. And my oldest plays a lot like I do. He's a solo player. He loves the campaign. He loves story
Habla de un
missions.
jugador que solo, que le gusta estar solo, o tal vez no tiene muchos amigos.
And he loves it. I think I said that a few times. My youngest likes to compete. He's always in the crucible.
Como su hijo más joven le gusta estar en el crisol, competir constantemente.
So I'm not going to tell you how old he is because he's already better than me. And he reminds me about it all the time. Hey, Dad, look what I got today. Check me out.
Cómo le recuerda y cómo le enseña todas las cosas que está ganando en el crisol su hijo a este güey.
I got to go into work the next day and deal with another child in my life, Luke Smith.
Entonces tiene que ir a la oficina nuevamente cada día y lidiar con otro niño que es Luke Smith, el director del juego.
That's my best Luke Smith impression. The point is, there's a lot to do in Destiny.
El punto es que hay muchas cosas que hacer en Destiny 2.
That can appeal to all of us.
La idea es tener variedad para que sea como appealing para cada uno de los tipos de jugadores.
Destiny 2, there's more to do than any game we've ever made at Bungie.
En Destiny 2 hay más cosas que hacer que en cualquier juego que ha hecho Bungie en su historia, contando Halo y cualquier otro juego que hemos visto antes. La campaña se llama la Guerra Roja. Nos va a llevar a N cantidad de lugares nuevos.
On your journey, you're going to experience new missions and more cinematics than
Vamos a
we've ever
experimentar
had
nuevas
in a Destiny
misiones
game.
y más cinemáticas que las que
You
hemos
just
tenido
saw
en
part
cualquier
of
otro
the
juego.
first mission, Homecoming.
Vimos la primera
Today,
misión, Homecoming,
we're going to get the controller in your guys' hands and you're going to get to play it for
y a todos los
yourself.
que están allá en el evento van a poder checar esa primera misión. Y seguramente van a traer el gameplay de esa primera misión, va a estar increíble.
Strikes are back.
Los saltos están de
Cooperative
regreso.
missions you guys can play with your friends if you have them, or guardians you haven't met yet in matchmaking.
Puedes jugar con tus amigos en
We've got a new
matchmaking.
strike. It's called the Inverted Spire.
Tenemos un
And you
nuevo
guys are going to
asalto
get to
que se
play
llama
that
la
today too.
espira invertida.
Yeah.
Y me agarré eso último. Supongo que vamos a ver algo de eso.
It's going to take you to one of the new worlds, Nessus, through Red Legion territory.
Nos va a llevar a uno de los mundos nuevos,
A
Nessus.
3-stage boss. It's pretty sweet.
Tenemos el
And then there's the
crisol.
Crucible.
Tenemos ahí Lord Shaxx al
Yeah, I
fondo.
was going to ask. PvP players, thanks. A competitive multiplayer, the place that brings you into combat with the most dreaded
Un
opponents
lugar competitivo
in the
para
world of
jugar
Destiny.
con otros
You
jugadores.
guys. Like Luke said, we've made some big changes.
Como digo,
to the
Luke,
Crucible in
ha
Destiny
habido
2.
grandes cambios.
We're building it for PvP players.
Lo estamos haciendo para jugadores de
It's now
PvP.
4v4 across all the game modes.
4 contra 4 en todos los modos de juego. Adiós 6 contra 6, al parecer.
The new HUD, it's got information about your opponents, like
El
whether they have
nuevo
their
HUD
super ready,
Acerca de,
whether they picked up
de los
power
otros
ammo,
jugadores, si ya tienen
all
su
towards the
super,
same goal.
si tienen sus
Make
poderes.
it an experience that's easy to get
Todo
into.
de una manera mucho más
hard to
consistente
master.
para que sea mucho más disfrutable y más fácil jugar.
So we got new maps, we got new
Nuevos
modes,
mapas.
and we believe this is the best PvP offering that Destiny has ever seen.
Y ellos creen que esta es la mejor experiencia de PvP que Destiny ha podido ofrecer hasta el momento.
Today we're introducing one of the brand new modes. It's called Countdown.
Hoy veremos
The
un
first
nuevo modo
ever
de juego que
attack
se llama
defend mode in
Countdown.
Destiny.
O cuenta
Internally,
regresiva.
we've had some pretty intense play tests, and today, well, you guys are going to get to play that too. So.
Y también van a poder jugar los que estén ahí este nuevo modo de juego llamado Countdown.
So take a look around, because these are your teammates and your opponents. That's right.
Así que se están viendo todos porque van a ser aliados y enemigos dentro del Cristo.
Any day, any day. Of course, we have a brand new raid.
Un nuevo raid.
Yeah. And we're going to show it to you later.
Y nos van a mostrar
The
más
pinnacle
tarde acerca del
activity,
rey.
the biggest challenge a Guardian can face. Anyone that's ever completed one of these knows they're mysteries for you guys to find, to solve together on your own.
Todos los que han completado un raid
We're
saben
gonna
que hay
leave that
misterios, hay
till
cosas
later day.
por encontrar.
And then there's another area that we've made really big improvements to. We're really excited about.
Hay una nueva área que han hecho muchas
Exploring the
mejoras.
worlds. Yeah.
Y esos son los mundos a los que vamos a explorar.
Really, really cool stuff. So for many players, exploring the world is its own reward. Patrols were an invitation to touch down on a landing zone, gain favor with the champions of humanity.
Habla acerca de
But in
las
Destiny
modalidades
2,
de patrullas
we've made being in the
y cómo
world
van a
so much
cambiar esto en
better
Destiny
than
2.
just doing patrols. There's so much more to do as
Hay
you
mucho más que
explore.
explorar.
Now, you can launch all of the new activities in the world without going to orbit.
Finalmente, no tenemos que ir a órbita para lanzar ninguna actividad. Puedes ir directamente de una cosa a la otra.
Yeah.
Excelente, excelente.
It's my favorite place to go in Destiny. There's still patrols, ambient encounters,
Aún hay
materials and chests for you
patrullas,
to find, public events that now
materiales,
have
eventos
heroic objectives.
públicos,
But
hay
now,
objetivos
there are
heroicos.
adventures,
Ahora hay,
treasure maps for
ahora hay
you to follow.
aventuras, hay mapas de tesoro,
lost sectors for you to discover.
sectores perdidos
Just
para
choose a landing
descubrir.
zone, and the rest is up to you.
Entonces parece
You're gonna meet new
que
characters in the
explorar está
world.
tomando algún
They have
nuevo
their own
significado
story to
aquí.
tell. They're going to send you on those side missions, adventures.
Las aventuras nos va a llevar
The
a
adventures are filled with
misiones
new mechanics,
separadas,
new
misiones
encounters. They're going
secundarias.
to take you to new places.
A nuevos
And each have
lugares, a
their own
nuevos
rewards
encuentros.
that's going to make your guardian stronger.
Y nos va a dar recompensas para hacer a nuestro guardián mucho más
These same characters are also going to mark
fuerte.
your map with mysterious locations to discover.
Sectores perdidos,
These
van a
we
ser
call lost
ubicaciones recónditas que vamos
When
a
you
estar
descend into these
explorando
dungeons, you're
como
going to
tal.
find a cache of treasure and a boss that holds the key.
Y va a haber tesoros escondidos con sus respectivos jefes protegiendo ese tesoro.
All of this is going to be easier to find in Destiny 2
Todo esto va a
because
ser
of
mucho
the
más
new
fácil de
map
encontrar en
to
Destiny
guide your
2.
way.
Hay una nueva manera de iluminar y de guiarnos a través de Destiny 2.
You can choose to play the way that you want. You can search for lost sectors, complete adventures, rally to public events.
Puedes escoger la
They
manera en
now
que tú
show up
quieres
marked on your map where
guiarte a
and when
través de
they're
tu
going to
mapa.
happen.
Escogiendo si quieres ver la parte de los tesoros ocultos, aventuras, misiones, etc.
These activities are the foundation of Destiny 2.
Estas actividades son la
We're going to take you
base,
to
la
all new
fundación de Destiny
places
2.
to do them.
Y tenemos estos planetas, tenemos Tierra,
Four
Titán,
brand new
Nessus,
worlds.
4 mundos nuevos, Ion, Nessus, Tierra y Titán.
Worlds filled with mystery, adventures, and new
Mundos
characters
llenos
to
con
meet.
misterio,
But the team
nuevas
can show you
aventuras.
these worlds better than I can. So let's check out the new worlds of Destiny 2.
Entonces vamos a checar ahora los nuevos mundos en Destiny 2.
We have these incredible worlds to explore. There are all new
Estos mundos
destinations, new
increíbles para
planets
explorar.
with incredible spaces and secrets.
increíbles,
hidden.
secretos.
Now we have stuff tucked around every corner, under every locked door. There's something there for you to find.
Cosas detrás de cada puerta, de cada secreto.
player experience for Destiny.
Now you can actually go directly from one planet to another planet without going to orbit.
Ahora puedes ir
You can
directamente de
just
planeta a
open the
planeta
director,
sin
pick
tocar
your new
órbita.
destination, and go straight there.
It's about getting you into the action faster. We want to remove as many barriers as we can between your gun
Queremos
and
remover
the enemy's
la
base.
mayor cantidad de barreras posibles entre tú y la acción.
Everything you're doing on every destination is about getting more powerful, and
Todo
it's
lo que
about
haces
getting
en
the
cada
band back
destino es
together.
para volverte
The
más
Vanguard
fuerte.
have been scattered, and as a player, it's your job to go out to these mysterious destinations and gather them back together.
Todos los
And
tesoros
everywhere
están
you go,
regados y
it's
es tu
about
misión
growing more
obtenerlos de
powerful and
regreso
learning
y
how to go
juntarlos.
back and take back your home from Gaul.
One of the first destinations that you're going to go to is the European Dead Zone. This is an incredible
Una de las
place.
primeras zonas a las
The
que vas a ir
largest
es la zona
destination we've
muerta
ever
de
built,
Europa.
Easily, maybe by a factor of 2. And we have found a refuge where we've built a camp.
Encontramos un lugar, un refugio donde hemos construido una especie de base.
Flag, start getting strong again.
Es como una segunda torre, si lo queremos ver así.
One of our new worlds is Titan. It's a
Uno
moon
de
of
estos nuevos
Saturn.
mundos
It
es
will likely
Titán.
find its way back to you. then perhaps there is hope for us all.
That's where Zavala chooses to go to heal his wounds
Ahí es
and to
donde
recover
Zavala
from
decide
the
ir.
assault and the defeat that he's just suffered.
Está lidiando con toda la cuestión de la derrota que acaba de tener, tratando de sobreponerse a eso.
These huge monolithic structures constructed by humanity at the peak of the Golden Age.
There's literally no landmass on Titan.
Hay una cantidad de estructuras construidas en la época de oro. No hay como tal un espacio de tierra. Todas son estas estructuras que están alrededor del océano.
Hurry, come on. I don't know how long this portal's gonna stick.
Cade is on a planetoid called Nessus. It has
Cade está en un
been
platoide
totally
llamado Nessus.
occupied by the Vex. They have transformed it almost entirely into one of their machine worlds.
Y los Vex han transformado este mundo a la mitad a una especie de máquina.
Canyons, they're actually based off of this word I will mispronounce called Tepui, just like these Brazilian plateaus. And then we go to Io, which is this sulfuric yellow moon of Jupiter.
Io is the last place in our solar system that the traveler touched before the collapse happened.
And you can imagine that a
Es uno de los
place where the
planetas que
traveler
tocó
once
el
appeared
viajero
has a
antes
bunch of
de que
mythology
se diera
and
el
lore
colapso.
and mystery surrounding it.
It's a very sacred place to guardians and particularly warlocks.
Es un lugar muy sagrado para los hechiceros, sobre todo para el Cora que está aquí. Vemos ahí algunos enemigos, viejos conocidos, rediseñados, con gráficas nuevas. ¿Qué tal? Los 4 nuevos planetas: Titán, Io, Nessus y Tierra en la escena europea. Vamos ahora aquí a M.E. Chung, el líder de la parte social.
All the best stories in my personal gaming history have involved other people. From bonding with my own brothers to leading my own guilds and running tournaments for the different games I've loved. You know, growing up, becoming a part of these communities for some of the
Habla sobre todo del proceso de las comunidades, de cómo se crean estas comunidades, cómo te adentras y participas en esas, sobre todo en su caso. Y el impacto que tiene jugar esos juegos en ella.
You know, over time I've come to understand just why games are so important.
Con el paso del tiempo he comprendido por qué los juegos son tan importantes. Son buenos para atraer a diferentes tipos de personas juntos. Y eso es básicamente lo que he hecho Destiny.
You know, and now at Bungie I'm surrounded by so many different people who have very similar stories.
Y ahora estando en Bungie está rodeado de gente totalmente distinta que tiene diferentes historias y que son parte del estudio
and building communities in the games that we create.
Y están creando comunidades dentro del juego.
The last 3 years has been an amazing experience watching
Los últimos 3 años han visto un viaje increíble desde que se lanzó Destiny hasta el día de hoy.
To solve the challenges that we've thrown at you.
Todos hemos jugado de manera conjunta, cooperativa para solucionar todos los problemas que nos han puesto.
Learn how to play the ins and outs of this game. And you've gone above and beyond the game itself.
Y hemos ido más allá de los rangos del juego.
You have helped us build a world that has brought people together.
Y hemos ayudado a Bungie a crear un juego que ha unido a las personas.
And love that has defined this community. So many lives have been changed by you.
Tantas vidas que han sido cambiadas.
We know we have to continue to support this.
Saben que tienen que seguir soportando esto.
Clans are coming into the game.
Y ahora los clanes van a estar dentro del juego. Finalmente estamos deslindándonos de Bungie.net.
Unfamiliar with clans, they're optional teams that you can join, making it easier to play with other people. For me, playing with my clan has been core to my Destiny experience, but up until now, coordinating with my clan had to happen outside of the game.
Coordinarte con su clan, coordinarte con tu clan era una cuestión que tenías que hacer en la parte externa, fuera del juego.
We want it to be easier.
Querían que esto fuera mucho más fácil.
We want it to be easier for you to manage and grow your clan.
Para que pudieras crecer y manejar tu clan.
We're adding tools you need to build your fire teams.
Agregando nuevas herramientas para construir tus equipos. Bien, identidades visuales específicas, customizables para tu clan.
On top of that, we're adding a reward system
Encima de eso hay un sistema de recompensas para cada miembro del clan.
So whether you're the type of player who raids every week, or you only have the time
el que hace raid todas las semanas,
to do PvP matches on the weekend,
o el que hace PvP,
your contribution will help everyone in the clan.
Tu contribución va a ayudar al clan.
Now, we realize that joining a clan is not for everyone, and that's okay.
Ahora nos dimos cuenta que juntarse en un clan no es para
I'm
todos.
super excited to say that clans are going to matter to you, even if you never join one.
Y dice que si nunca te has unido a un clan, a partir de ahora van a importar aún más.
Activities that were designed to inspire friendship. Activities like
Hemos hecho actividades para impulsar esa amistad, como raids, trials.
To dedicated groups of people, because we believe that challenge is what fuels the memories between you and your lifelong friends.
Creen que el reto es lo que alimenta ese bond.
Because of just how toxic gaming communities can get when you throw strangers temporarily into these challenging experiences. And while we think that playing with a group of people that you know and trust is the best way to experience the game, we made it inaccessible for some players to experience our endgame.
Hablaron cómo hicieron inaccesible mucho el contenido para la gente que no tenía amigos y no quería unirse a los clanes.
Who are our best examples of communities with positive culture. And we have so many players who are looking to play challenging content in this welcoming environment.
Están las personas que tienen un clan y están las personas que están solos y quieren jugar todo este contenido altamente retador como los raids.
And we'd like to introduce you to guided games.
Y a partir de Destiny 2 tenemos Guided Games.
At a high level, Guided Games is a system where clans and solo players can meet to play challenging activities.
Es un sistema en el que podemos unir a los clanes y a los jugadores solitarios.
You can use Guided Games to pick a clan you want to be paired with for a session of the raid, a session of trials, or the Nightfall Strike.
Puedes seleccionar un clan con el que te quieras aliar para poder hacer ese tipo de contenido.
That you get to see which clans are currently hosting and you're able to read just a little bit about them, so you know who they're looking for at that moment.
Ver qué es ese clan, qué es lo que piensan, cómo se organizan y ver si realmente quieres formar parte de ese clan para realizar ese contenido.
And for players who are in an active clan, you know that building a full fire team of 6 to run the raid can still be a frustrating experience. And if you're a scheduler like me, then you're motivated to play with a consistent group of people. But you've probably had to deal with the experience of someone bailing at the last minute, and then you're scrambling to find a substitute, and you're just trying to keep the group together.
Hablan acerca de cómo juegas con personas y luego alguien se va. Y entonces, por ejemplo, si se te va alguien más, puedes abrir ese espacio, esa persona que se fue, y aceptar a alguien a través de Guided Games para que se una a ti. Con Guided Games ahora los clanes son la base y la fundación de Destiny 2.
And while we're really happy to say that everyone's going to have a chance to experience everything that Destiny 2 has to offer, we're really more excited about who you're going to meet and how you're going to play together.
Y están muy emocionados de cómo vamos a estar juntándonos y estar teniendo esa relación nueva con personas que no hemos conocido para realizar todo este contenido.
Destiny 2 really tries to say you belong.
Destiny 2 trata de decirte que tú perteneces.
You can play by yourself.
Puedes jugar solo, sin ningún problema.
Playing with someone else and tackling the challenge together, that's when we believe Destiny is really at its best.
Ahí es cuando podemos ver que Destiny está en su mejor punto.
We've heard loud and clear from a lot of our players over the last couple of years that they really wanted to play end-game activities like the raid and the Nightfall Strike.
Escuchamos a todos nuestros jugadores que querían jugar actividades totalmente extremas como raid, los Nightfalls, de manera solitaria.
And how do you take the magic of community building and help people find the people that you will have a great time with?
Hablan de cómo pudieran hacer ese cambio en el matchmaking de una manera
We're adding two new
inteligente.
systems to Destiny 2 that are pretty critical. Clans and guided games.
Tenemos aquí
Clans have always been a
una
part
visión
of
del
Destiny.
clan.
It's just been a nameplate or a second friends list. But clans are finally in the Destiny 2
Los clanes están finalmente dentro de Destiny 2.
Clans in Destiny 2 are groups that you can join to play the game together.
When you're looking for the clans, you kind of get to see their motto, you get to see their name,
Puedes ver
you get to
el
see
nombre
their
del
awesome
clan,
clan
puedes
banner
ver
there,
su
and you kind of
banner
get a sense
como
of who they
tal.
are before you say, you know what, yeah, I'm going to go play with these guys.
Puedes ver una invitación como tal.
Clans are going to have progression,
Los clanes van a tener
rewards, and they're
progresión,
also going to be
recompensas
guides for the guided games experience.
y guías para la sección de Guided Games.
Guided Games is a way to allow solo players to seek out clans.
Guided Games es la manera en que tú como jugador solitario puedes buscar un clan.
So imagine you had 5 people who wanted to play raid. but they're missing a sixth
Por ejemplo, si tienes 5
Then you have a
personas
solo
y te
player
falta
who's never
una
played
sola
Raids before,
persona,
and they're like, I just want to see what this is like. Well, match a
y
group
esa
and a
persona
solo player
puede
together.
llegar a tu grupo a través de
Guided
Guided
games
Games.
are our way of making sure everyone who loves Destiny can play every
Guided
piece of
Games es nuestra manera de
content we build.
tratar de acercar a todas las personas a que jueguen todo el contenido de Destiny.
Guided Games doesn't require any commitment. Just
Guided
have that
Games
really
no
great
requiere
experience, and then you can
ninguna
part ways.
experiencia, ningún
Our hope is
compromiso.
if you have a blast in that activity, maybe you'll make some friends and join the clan.
Puedes ser amigos y
Destiny,
tal vez unirte al clan
plans and
después.
guided games is going to help people fill out their friends list, so they're always going to have people to play with.
Guided Games siempre va a promover esa cuestión de tener
What we
más
try to do in
amigos y tener
Destiny
esa
2
comunidad.
is weave this sense of community throughout the entire game. When you get to the farm, you meet this character Hawthorne, who doesn't live in the city anymore, but she went out into the wilderness and created a community of her own. So we use the storytelling.
It's created so many friendships that would have never existed, all because of this game.
Ella fue a la parte externa, fue al wilderness, a la naturaleza y recuperó todos sus
We really
poderes.
try hard to make sure from the ground up we're building this to be an experience that you want to share with your friends.
Están tratando que esta
And not
experiencia sea
only
una
your
experiencia que quieres
friends,
compartir
but
con
the
tus
potential
amigos.
friends that you could have.
Tenemos ahí un nuevo espacio social, la granja.
Never had a game that feels like home before, but Destiny just feels like home. There are no words to explain how much I love this community.
Hablan
People
como
have
tal
found
de
a
sus
new
experiencias
place
como una
to call
comunidad.
home and new people to call family.
Destiny 2 is really ramping up everything in every regard.
Destiny 2 está cambiando todas las cosas en todos los sentidos posibles.
Whether you're in match-made activities like PvP and strikes, whether you've taken a step into guided games, it's a game that's best enjoyed beside other players.
No importa cuál sea la actividad que estés haciendo, lo mejor es hacerlo con
That's what the game's
gente.
about.
Woo. Ahora tenemos a Mark Noseworth, el
As you
líder
just
del
saw, Destiny is a series that brings people together.
Destiny es una serie
It's
que
about me to
brinda
reconnect
y
with an
trae a
old friend
todos
from
juntos.
junior high, someone I hadn't heard from in almost 20 years. I was sitting at the Sony E3 press conference a couple years ago,
Estaba hace unos
and
años en la
Destiny
presentación
the
de Sony
Taken
en
King
el
was just
E3.
revealed on stage, and my
Destiny
phone
se
starts
había
buzzing. And I look
presentado en
down
el
and it's a
E3.
message from this friend, and he's like, "Dude, do you know anything about this Destiny game?" And I'm like,
Y entonces un amigo
"Yeah,
le
I
mandó un
know a
mensaje
little bit
preguntando por
about this
Destiny.
Destiny game." And since then, we've played the game together for dozens of hours.
Y desde ahí
We've
han
introduced
jugado
our
juntos
families
por
in real
decenas de
life.
horas.
And we've got the opportunity to laugh again, just like we did when we were kids playing Super
Él
Nintendo.
habla de
in his
cómo
parents'
es su
basement.
experiencia a través del juego y lo que
Destiny
les ha
has
permitido el
also
juego.
given me the opportunity to grow closer with my youngest brother.
Destiny
We
le ha
talk on the
permitido
phone
también
now,
estar cerca de su
almost
hermano
every
menor.
week. And for the first 10 minutes, instead of talking about our jobs or talking about our parents, we're talking about Destiny. We're talking about our Guardian's trials, where we've
Hablan
been in the
acerca
world,
de
the crazy
todo menos
loot
de
we
sus
found,
papás y
his
se
stories
conocieron
about
en el
how
juego.
he got Gallahorn, the dudes he's been crushing in the Crucible. And every week, he asks me about Destiny 2, and every week, I deny him. Until today.
Y cada vez que le preguntabas
With
algo acerca de
Destiny
Destiny
2's
2 lo
plan
abría y
and
hasta
guided
el día de hoy.
games, we aim to bring together millions of more people just like that. To reconnect with old friends and to meet new ones that you'll never forget.
Para reconectarse
That's
con
the
amigos, con gente
of
que no has
this game.
conocido o con gente que conocías
To
antes.
us, Destiny is more than just a game, though.
Para ellos Destiny es más que un
It's a
juego.
world
Es un mundo
where you can lose yourself for
donde te
10
puedes
minutes
perder
or for 1,000 hours.
por unas horas o
Where you
por
can
cientos de
explore
horas. Puedes explorar
the world at your own pace.
el
Or
juego,
take
puedes
on
explorar
some
cada
of the most
mundo a tu
competitive
propio
challenges
paso.
available in video games today. Where you can play solo, like I do most of the time, or with an old friend,
Ya sea de
a
manera
family
solitaria
member,
o de
or with
manera
someone
cooperativa.
you just met. This is Destiny 2.
Esto es
Destiny
Destiny.
is a world I want to be a part of, where there are amazing activities to do every week, and there's
Con
always
actividades increíbles para
someone
hacer
to
cada
play with.
semana.
On behalf of Bungie and Activision, I want to take this opportunity to thank this incredible community that inspires
Básicamente
us
están
to
dando
work
las gracias a toda la
tirelessly
comunidad por
to make this game a worthy
hacer todo lo
sequel
posible
to the
estar
original.
ahí y hacer que este nuevo juego
Before I
sea
pass
una
on the
realidad.
baton to Eric Hirschberg at Activision, who's going to close out the show, here is the official gameplay trailer for Destiny 2.
Y este es el trailer oficial de gameplay de Destiny 2.
Hi, Cora, if you tell me this is a practical joke, well, it kills me to say it, but I would be really impressed.
Impressing you, Cade, is the easiest thing I'll do all day.
Ikora, what have you got?
Someone or something has sabotaged the Skyline defense systems.
Every sensor beyond the wall has gone dark.
Battle stations! Everyone with me, now!
Journey ends here.
This enemy has taken our home. And now, they threaten our very existence. But if we attack together, we can take back our home, or we die trying.
All right, Guardian, time to kick him where it hurts.
Am I right? Am I right or am I right?
Was that awesome or what?
Y aquí tenemos a Eric Hirschberg, que es el CEO de Activision.
No one doesn't like Nathan Fillion, don't bother. As awesome as that trailer was, I can tell you, because I've been playing the game a ton, it is even better than it looks.
Él ya jugó el juego como tal y dice que se juega mucho mejor de lo que estamos viendo.
Big vision for this game to make Destiny 2 a sequel-worthy successor to what they started with Destiny. And they've also really listened to all of you, to our community. And I think they've made all the right moves to make Destiny 2 just awesome. So let's hear it for Luke and Steve and Emmy and Mark.
Y un aplauso para todos los del equipo de Bungie, los que estuvieron ahí al frente.
And let's also hear for the entire Bungie team that they're representing back home, who are just killing themselves to make this thing awesome for you guys.
Y también para todo el equipo de Bungie que está ahí en Seattle.
Amazing work. Now, you know, long before I was a partner of Bungie's, I was a fan of Bungie's and their games, and it's just been an honor and a pleasure to call them our partners and to help them bring this vision to life.
Unos besos entre
and for all of you who are here in person, in just a few minutes, you're going to be the first people in the world to put your hands on the controllers and get your hands on Destiny 2. You are going to play the first campaign mission that you saw at the beginning of the stream. You're going to get to team up with one another and experience a brand new strike. And you're going to get to battle it out in a brand new multiplayer map, playing a brand new multiplayer mode. So it's going to be a lot of awesome content. And for those of you who are watching at home thinking, well, that sucks for me, don't worry, we've got your back because we are going to be hosting a beta later this summer, so everyone will get a chance to get their hands on Destiny 2 before the launch.
Antes del lanzamiento de Destiny 2. Todavía no hay fecha, por lo menos no ha soltado la fecha.
Now, doing all this, bringing a vision and an undertaking as ambitious and huge as Destiny 2 to life, it takes more than just the great talent we have at Activision and the great talent we have at Bungie. It takes partners who also can
see the vision and believe in the
Está
vision as
hablando ahora de
much as we do. And we
los
have
partners,
a
los
partner
socios
just
que
like
también
that in
ayudan
Sony.
a traer
They have been by our
juego como tal a
side
la
since
vida.
really before day one.
Sony es el
You
socio
guys
principal
are,
aquí.
you know, legit. Some of the hardest
Lo siento,
core
Xbox.
Destiny
Lo siento,
players I
PC.
know are on the team that we
Siguen
work with
estas
at
alianzas,
Sony. So they've
lamentablemente.
been hugely supportive every step of the way of Activision, of Bungie, and of the Destiny vision, including today, because they're providing all of the slick 4K PS4 Pros that you're going to be playing on today. So,
También
a
todos van a
heartfelt
estar
thanks to
jugando
our
en
partners at
PlayStation 4
Sony
Pros. Ahí
for being
en
there
ese
with
evento.
us. Let's hear it for them. Now, it's no secret that Destiny has inspired millions of console gamers all over the world, but there is one community so far of gamers that have never been able to get in on the fun, and that's all you PC fans out there.
Hablando de todo la gente de PC.
Now, as you know, we've already announced that Destiny 2 is coming to the PC, and it's going to be
Destiny 2 va a
this
estar en
epic
PC,
version of
eso
the
ya lo
game.
sabíamos.
And today, you don't have to take my word for that. You're going to get to put your hands on it and check it out for yourself and see all the love and attention that we're building into it just for PC fans. But what we haven't announced is where you're going to be able to find it. Well, let me tell you, there is a place out there where the most awesome PC games and
Está hablando de dónde lo vas a
passionate
poder
PC
comprar.
gamers anywhere in the world
Parece que
both
habla de
live.
Steam.
And Destiny 2 is going to live there as well. So I want to introduce a friend of mine who wanted to be here in person. He's all the way over in China today, so he's going to get in on the fun by video.
Ahora
But
va a conectar
he
con un
knows a
amigo que
thing
está
or
en
two
China
about epic
directamente y
PC
van a
games,
hablar.
and it's my friend and counterpart at Blizzard Entertainment, Mike Morheim.
Thanks, Eric.
Okay,
Hi, everyone.
tenemos a-
I'm Mike Morheim from Blizzard Entertainment.
Él es de Blizzard.
And I'm excited to be part of today's Destiny 2 celebration. You may be wondering, why is Blizzard crashing a Destiny party? Well, we're big fans of what Activision and Bungie have done with Destiny. We think it's a great game and a cool universe. And we have a soft spot for collecting lots of epic loot. Also, as you know firsthand, there's an awesome and passionate community around the world who loves this game. With Destiny 2 coming to PC, we thought it would be a great opportunity to bring the Destiny community and the Blizzard community together.
Que van a unir a las
So I'm
comunidades de
excited
Blizzard y
to
Destiny.
announce that Destiny 2 will be available for PC exclusively through Battle.net, Blizzard's
Destiny 2
online
va a estar
gaming store.
exclusivamente a través de
Players will be
Battle.net,
able to buy
que
and
es la
download
red
games,
para jugar
explore
de
content,
Blizzard.
and connect with each other through social features such as friends lists and cross-game
A
chat.
ver,
We're
listas de
excited to
amigos.
partner with the talented folks at Bungie and Activision to make this happen, and we look forward to bringing Destiny 2 to Blizzard's platform. Now, I know you have an action-packed day ahead of you with a bunch of Destiny 2 content to check out, so have fun, and we'll see you online soon.
Sí, básicamente el anuncio era ese.
So thanks to Mike for helping us
lo que
make
va a
that great
hacer
announcement.
esa alianza
Thanks
entre
again
Activision y
to our
Blizzard
partners at
para
Bungie for
traer
doing what they
Destiny
do
2 a
and
PC.
making
No
an
fue
awesome
Steam,
game
lo
you're going
siento,
to get to check
va a
out
ser a
today.
través de Battle.net.
Thanks to the entire team at Activision for doing what you do and bringing this thing to life. But most of all, we all want to thank all of you here in person and all of you watching all over the world. This game is built on the belief that playing is always more fun when you're doing it with your friends. And in no time flat, you guys have made the Destiny community one of the most engaged,
Dando las gracias a
one
la
of the most
comunidad y
passionate, one of the
a
most positive gaming
cómo
communities
el jugar
maybe
Destiny
ever.
con los amigos
So with that,
ha hecho lo que es
for those of you
Destiny.
at home, we'll see you online this summer in the beta. And for those of
Y
you
nos
here in the
vemos en verano en
room,
el beta.
let's go play. Thank
Y a
you.
los que están en el salón, a jugar Destiny 2. Y vientos, parece que eso fue todo. Sí, parece que eso ha sido todo. Sí, gracias por ver. Sí, una gran disculpa a todos los que estaban ahí en Twitch. Esperan ver esto en Twitch. Hubo ahí unos temas técnicos, pero gracias a todos por ver. Y nos vamos a estar viendo. Voy a tratar de condensar todo esto en algún video para que... porque fue muchísima información, muchísima información que va a estar aquí. Entonces déjenme ver si ya hay algo actualizado aquí en el sitio de Destiny Game. A ver si han actualizado algo en cuestión de fechas. Parece que no hay nada nuevo. No, solo está aquí el stream. Pueden comprarlas, reservar. No, hasta ahorita nada en especial. Ok, entonces de todas esas cinemáticas, todos esos pedazos de juego que pudimos ver, voy a tratar de sacar algo, ver cómo lo podemos ir organizando para ir dándoles a ustedes esa serie de videos. Obviamente pues yo no estoy allá, no puedo traer contenido, pero de lo que tenemos del trailer vamos a tratar de ir haciendo análisis de los mundos, las nuevas armas, y obviamente voy a mantener un ojo a todo lo que estarán teniendo la gente que está yendo allá, obviamente que tiene el privilegio de estar ahí, y obviamente dándoles el crédito que les conviene y que les hace. Voy a estar trayéndoles todo el contenido que ellos puedan estar teniendo de allá. Entonces van a ser unos meses interesantes, por lo menos de aquí a la beta. Yo espero, confío en que vaya a haber algo de Destiny 2 ahí en el E3 para traerles algo directamente yo, pero si no, voy a tratar de darles la información como lo más pronto posible, de la manera más directa posible. Y bueno, eso creo que ha sido todo. Muchas gracias a todos los que se conectaron. Disculpen tantos problemas técnicos, pero bueno, aquí estamos. Nos estamos viendo pronto. Esperen el video. Nos vemos próximamente. Chau, chau.